What is going on, guys? I hope you're all having an embraceful day. Today we're going to be attempting to get the front lip fitted onto the front bumper. That's the plan, at least. So I got this piece completely fit into place. The only thing is, like I mentioned in the last video, this piece is what dips down. And what I'm planning, or what I'm thinking, is this indentation right here where the bumper starts getting straight. I'm going to try and line that up to here. So we're going to have to chop it up somewhere right here and then bring this over a little bit. That way this lines up right here. So I just cut this piece that's right here. I haven't finished the cut yet, but now that I'm noticing right now, if I were to cut it the other way, like this piece is cut off all the way, but this piece isn't cut off all the way, but I'm able to push this side out more and being able to push this side this way. And what I need is to make this side move this way. So if I would have cut it this way, had this side open, this side closed, I would have been able to stretch it out a little bit without finishing the cut. So I'm gonna try doing the same thing right here, this cut, but on the other one, just doing it differently, see if that kind of works out. But this one, I've already messed it up, so I need to cut it all the way through and adjust it like that. So if I were to place this piece right here, it's looking good so far. So if you guys remember the last video, I told you guys there was going to be a triangle missing. That's the triangle that I'm talking about, that I'm going to have to fill in with ABS plastic. But up here, like I told you guys, I want this indentation right here to be lined up with the carbon fiber right there. So I need to cut this one a little bit more. The only thing is, I don't want to cut this structure piece that's right here where the splitter can attach to. This piece also helps the splitter stay straight. It won't keep it from like bending down and whatnot. So I want to keep the structure piece. So I think I might just cut this way a little bit more, and then I'll cut a little bit more on this end as well, just to try and scoot it over a little bit more. So I got this side all completely done. It's held into place. It's not going to move anywhere or anything like that. Now, before we start filling this in, I'm just going to get the other one done. I'm going to mount it on there, get it fitted, and then we'll see where we got to cut it in order to line it up in the middle. So I got this piece placed where it's supposed to be, but I can't attach this other piece just yet because this other piece is getting in the way. And I know some of you guys might be thinking, why don't I just take off this piece and then just attach this one, and then I'll be able to cut it in the middle. But that's not the way it's going to work, because say if I were to take this piece off right here and then I were to put this one on right here, it might not line up in the middle correctly. So what I'm thinking about doing is maybe just cutting it somewhere right here, and then on this one as well, cut it somewhere right there. That way I try and get an even gap right here so it fits perfectly between this panel and this panel of the lip. So that's what I'm going to do. I'm going to try cutting this off, try and measure it out, where at least estimate where it'll be perfect enough to cut it, both of them at least. So I got this piece cut really perfect. As you guys can tell, it's being held on by itself, just on each end. Right here, it does need to be adjusted where it needs to be placed, but I think I'm going to be placing the screws and the brackets right here just so the middle holds in place, and then we'll fix this piece over here. So I marked up the holes where they're going to be lining up. So I'm going to take this off, screw the brackets on there. So I got all the pieces put together with the screws and the brackets, and let me tell you, it looks freaking awesome. Look at how perfect it looks all the way around. Look at that. Boom. Not right here in the middle, but all on these corners. The middle, the reason it's not super perfect is because since on the R3 lip, it like comes out, then it dips in a little bit, so there's a decent amount of play right here. I could put like a spacer right here with the screw, or I can push this in like that, so it's gonna be kind of like inwards a little bit. I'm not sure how I'm gonna do it yet. I could put a spacer like I said, or I can just push it all in. Whatever makes it look better is the way that I'm gonna be doing it. But look at that. If I show you guys right here in the middle, even all the way around, as you guys can tell, I just need to fill in these cracks that are right here with ABS plastic, right here, and the only thing left to do is right here on the edges. As you guys can tell, it extends far back behind the bumper, so we might have to chop that off and extend this a little bit more back. I'm not sure how that's gonna go. Probably we're gonna do this piece and see how far back it actually ends up. Oh my god, that thing looks so beautiful. Heck yeah, dude, it looks so low. And then imagine the splitter underneath there. Damn, I am so happy. I am so freaking happy. This thing is gonna look awesome when it's done. I might have to chop it off up here and bring this back, because it doesn't really look like it fits with the bumper right here. But like I said, it just depends where this piece is gonna fit, the whole bumper cover right here. Depending on that, we might have to chop it up a little bit back this way. But damn, I am happy. I am happy. It's funny because I was just thinking right now, I was remembering some of the comments that I see in most of the videos of the Rocket Bunny, that why am I taking so long to do this shit? And you know, I'm doing this because it's custom. I'm doing the things that other people would not do. Most likely 95% of the people that are commenting that have never tried anything like this ever in their life, and they're pretty much scared to do so. So this is the reason why I do it for myself, is because I want to challenge myself and I want to prove to myself that I can do this shit. And if I ever need to come back to it and do other stuff, I have the knowledge of at least trying and having to be able to do this again some other time if I need to. So for all those people that are complaining, do the shit yourself. Prove to me that you can do it better. And then I'll believe your comments. But other than that, your comments are irrelevant. You can go somewhere else.
Rising up like a phoenix is. Been tired of pushed down the ground. Speaking my heart like it really is. 'Cause I can't take another no. I see, I like, I go, I get. No one can holding me back. I see, I like, I go, I get. Go, I get, go, I get, go, I get now.
It's gonna drip. So I got the lip taken off and I've let it sit for about 3 days. So just so it fully cures, just in case. So now what I'm gonna do is I'm just gonna trim off these edges that are right here, and on the back side we're gonna take off the screws and trim a little bit around here, because as you guys can see, it kind of filled in the screw that's right here. Take off all these right here, and then we can move on to filling the cracks. So as you guys were able to tell in the time lapse, I poured all the epoxy on there again, and it's already pretty much dry in like 3 to 5 minutes. You can still feel that it's kind of hot, so it's still working its magic and trying to get that bond. But I'm still gonna let it dry for like 2 to 3 days in order for it to get that great bond. So this weekend, today's Wednesday, this weekend on Saturday, I'll be able to sand it down and then see if there's any more epoxy that needs to be laid on there. If there is, we'll pour some more and repeat the same process. But for now, it's looking pretty good. So the lip is finally complete. As you guys can tell, it looks really good. You can't even tell where the crack used to be. Look at that. Perfect. It looks so good. So the only thing left to do with this lip is I'm going to overlay it with carbon fiber, but that is probably going to be in another video. Since we're done with this for now, what we're going to do is we're going to continue working. Well, we're going to start working on the front bumper covers, getting the side pieces done. On this one, what we need to do is we need to get these pieces, the ones that curve onto the bumper, but we need to get this onto the car so we can see where the fender flare kind of like moves, because this piece, it could like be like that, it could be like this, it just all depends on where it's going to be placed. But this one I do need to cut this side a little bit more, because as you guys can tell, it's a lot higher. So we just got to cut this bottom piece right here, little pieces by pieces, until we get it fit. Once we get it fit, I'll put this onto the car and then we'll position it where it needs to be. So I am starting up this video late at night. I've been dealing with CV axle problems. So I haven't really had time working on the Rocket Bunny kit, but I'm starting it back up right now. I'm going to, right now what I'm going to do is, as you guys know in the last clip, I told you guys I wanted to get these pieces lined up already to where the flare goes and the tire meets it. So I already have it mocked up right here where it's supposed to be, and since it is late at night, I'm just going to lay the fiberglass right here. In order for it to dry in the morning, we can start right back up.
Rising up like a phoenix is. Been tired of pushed to the ground. Speaking my heart like it really is. 'Cause I can't take another no. I see, I like, I go, I get. No one can hold me back. I see, I like, I go, I get. Go, I get, go, I get, go, I get now.
got done finishing these right here, the bumper covers that you guys see right here. I finished off putting this right here where it goes under the wheel. The only reason I put this and not all around right here, because as you guys know, I chopped all the one that was right here. I only wanted the one right here because when you look at it from the side, it's going to be covering the inside from there, so all the wiring that I have in there, you won't be able to see it because of this making my own, extending it and making it wider so you're not able to see it in there. But as you guys can tell, it looks really good. There's still a couple cracks and seams that I need to fill in. Of course, we still need to body work all of this, but overall the whole entire fender flares are complete, like complete. The only thing left, like I said, is just the body work and a little bit of filling here and there. The rear ones I think are completely done, I believe. I'm just not sure if I want to make it a two-piece or just leave it as a one-piece. I'm still not sure yet, but what we were working on, the front ones are now completely done. Whew, so beautiful. Let me show you guys from all the way from the back. It looks so wide. Look at that. Look how wide that looks. Lord have mercy. Wide load coming through. So beautiful. I think there was a couple other things. Also, as you guys are able to tell, the fender flare from this piece fender flare and this piece fender flare sits perfectly all around the tire, as you guys are able to tell. And these are 17-inch wheels. I will be upgrading to 18-inch wheels, so the fender flares might change a little bit here and there depending on when I get the wheels and the tires that I'm going to be running on this car. So this is not the complete form. I will not be painting it I won't be painting it at all pretty soon, because I still need to modify the fender flares whenever we do get those wheels and tires, because it can all change. I might need to shave it down a little bit. I might need to add more. It just all depends, but so good. So good. So I know this video was pretty much all over the place. There was a lot of breaks in between all these videos. As many of you guys know, I did break a CV axle, and I still haven't been able to fix it, so I'm still in the process of fixing it. I ordered a new OEM one, so it's kind of been a lot of putting it on pause and then working on it one day, 1 week and yes, 1 week and no. So I mean, the important thing is that I completed this video, and I mean, pretty much we're completely done. I got the rears done, I got the fronts done. All that's left is the small body work that needs to be done. And that's pretty much it. But for now, that's pretty much everything I'm going to be working on the Rocket Bunny kit. I will be working on it here and there on the weekends, along with, like, say, if I still need to install the headers, I still need to do the exhaust. There's still a lot of more stuff that needs to do, so I might put some of that body work into those videos. So you guys might see a lot more content of me working on the Rocket Bunny kit, but it's just going to be with other videos as well. So I think that's where I'm going to end today's video, guys. I hope you guys enjoyed today's video, and I want to thank you guys also so much for the support and the constant help that you guys leave in the comments. It's all much appreciated. So I want to thank you guys so much for watching, guys, and I'll see you guys in the next video. Peace out and embrace yourself.